Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Adventures Red Chapter on PurpleRodri. Last time we defeated Elder Ultima here in the Sevi Islands. We're going to continue to explore the Sevi Islands and see what else we can find. Let's go ahead and make our way to Sevi Island number 8 then, and let's hope for some luck here on this island. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. Oh, look who it is! Bill! What you doing here, Rodri? I was going to ask you the same thing. I'm here to investigate a special Pokemon. Really? What's the Pokemon? The Sword of Justice. Wait, there's a Pokemon that's called the Sword of Justice? No, the Sword of Justice is a name given to the 4 legendary Pokemon Kyoto, Kabal, Trakia, and Regirock. You heard Legend of Robin Hood? Yeah, he's the man who steals from the rich and gives to the poor, but it's just a made-up story, right? Well, a couple admits that Robin Hood and Merry Men are actually real, yeah? They also say the Sword of Justice is a reincarnated form. What? No kidding? That's why I'm here to investigate. Of course, the entire Sword of Justice could be fake too, you know? We have no idea whether they actually exist or not. So you have no idea whether they're actually real, yet you bought a $5,000 ticket to the Sevi Islands just to look for them, randomly. Yeah. Okay, man. So with that, guys, it looks like our buddy Bill has also been doing some exploring around here. You know, Bill. And with that, we're going to see what we can find here around the Sevi Islands. Now, I don't think there's going to be too much around here, but it's worth taking a look around. There's also some trees. If you guys are looking to fill up your Pokedex here in this game, I'm sure you can find a ton of Pokemon around here. I've been telling you guys that there's so many Pokemon, so many Mega Evolutions, so many Pokemon combinations and different things that you can do in this game that you can definitely build a pretty crazy team. I thought about it too, and I was just thinking, if we would have caught some of those crazy Pokemon, you know, those weird fused Pokemon, that makes me, you know, realize that you could build a very, very wild team. Maybe somebody could make a whole fusion team. Be pretty cool. Might be a little bit crazy. Might be a little bit scary. You might be terrifying people out there, but you know that if that's what you're into and that's what you want to do, build that team, guys. With that, doesn't look like there is much around here though. So let's go ahead and just double check it. If not, we're gonna go ahead and just make our way out of this place. That's gonna be it then, guys. I thought there might be an item, maybe a diving spot, but that looks like it's gonna be it here for this Sevi Island. So let's go ahead and make our way to the next Sevi Island. I also want to give you guys a very big thank you for all your tips and your comments. Make sure you go ahead and click that like button. If you're new to the series, hit that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. Oh, what's going on here? 9 islands, the prettiest islands, Sevi Islands. Okay, well that sounds pretty good to me. I definitely want to go and check it out. A pretty island. Not a whole lot here, to be honest with you. Is that really all there is? We got ourselves a Fuse Recipe 1. What could the Fuse Recipe 1 be? I can't even go for a surf here, guys. Let's see what's up. What's up, Polly? Good to see you. So we can't go for a surf, but we got ourselves a little item, which looks intriguing. So let's go ahead and check that item out. It's going to be Fuse Recipe 1. Tablet contains the recipe on how to make the fusion Pokemon, Slowbro and Slowking. So very cool. We found a fusion recipe, which is kind of like an item which allows you to fuse 2 Pokemon. So I guess that's how you get some of the Pokemon, like Slowking. Let's go ahead and move to the next island then. So it's going to be Sevi Isle 22. What are we going to be finding here on 22? This is Luxury Island. Oh, are we coming here to relax a little bit? It's going to be a nice little Pokemon Center. Nice little Pokemon hotel with a little pool. You can just sit back, relax. There is nothing here. What is going on with these islands? I thought there might be a little more here, but I guess that is about it. So nice and clean. They keep it very good here. It does look like a pretty nice place. This is where people get married, apparently. So, well, you know, we got no reason to be here. Let's go ahead and keep moving on then, guys. And we're going to be going to Sevi Island 23. So many Sevi Islands. You know, I'm glad it skipped over a few, probably for good reason. We probably weren't going to find a whole lot there. So let's go and surf around then and see what we can find around here. Not seeing a lot of trainers, not seeing a lot of much. The Sevi Isles seem to be a little just unexplored. They seem to just be a little out there. Not too many people are going out here and surfing around. If you think about it, you got 24 islands. Maybe 7 of those islands you can do some stuff with. And then, you know, you got a bunch of islands left over. What are you going to go do with all those extra islands? Who owns these islands? Who is building on these islands? What could they use around these islands? These are the questions that need to be asked around here in the Sevi Islands. The more we spend time here, the more I think about it, guys. They really need to get their stuff together here. With that, we found Fuse Recipe 3. Okay, so maybe this is not for nothing. Maybe we are getting something good out of this after all. And I think that is going to be it. Very cool. So at least we found ourselves a Fuse Recipe. And let's go ahead and make our way to Sevi Isle number 24. And that's going to be it for the Sevi Isles. As you guys know, we already went to Birth Island and caught all those Deoxys. So let's go ahead and see what we can find here on this Sevi Isle. Bunch of patches of grass. You want to run around, you want to do a little surf and find some Pokemon. This looks like a pretty great place. And I don't know what he's doing up there, but we're going to keep looking around for some more items. If I could find a couple more good items around here, I'd definitely be happy with that. We've already found 2 fusion recipes, so that makes me think that there might be a couple more here in the Sevi Isles. And if the fusion recipes are going to help us down the road, you never know. And it's also a good thing to have if you're looking to combine some Pokemon. With that, there we have it. Fuse recipe number 5. So we did find another one. Okay, very cool. But that is about it for the Sevi Isles. I'm sure there are probably more recipes spread around, but you know, you gotta go and find them in other areas. So I don't know if they're all gonna be here in the Sevi Isles. Maybe they're in other regions. You never know. With that, guys, let's go ahead and check them out. So we got ourselves... Ooh, wow, number 3 is for Marrow 9, Venustoys, and Biot. I was telling you guys about the fusion Pokemon. And the recipe number 5 is for Black Kyurem and White Kyurem. So very cool. Some very strong Pokemon you can build with this. So if you want to get yourselves a freaky, deaky fusion Pokemon, you can now make them yourself. I don't know how the heck you do that fusion recipe. I don't want to know what else is written on the back of the fusion recipe. Or what they're, you know, doing. Maybe they're putting them in a fusion machine, doing something crazy. Who knows? With that, though, guys, we are done here in the Sevi Isles. There isn't much else for us to do here. So we're going to go ahead and make our way out. And we are going to go to our next location, where we are going to be catching some Pokemon, doing some things. We're going to go ahead and go back to Kanto. So let's go and make our way back out through Kanto. If you guys know where we port ship here, where our little blimp stays, it's Vermilion City. So we are actually going to be doing some things around here in Vermilion City. We're going to be going and catching some legendary Pokemon. So let me go ahead and switch up our team, and we'll be ready to continue on. So with that, guys, I've gone ahead and brought out 2 new Pokemon to our team. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys Relic and Whaley. Now, Relic was found in Trevita Island at level 46. And then we found Whaley at level 36 in Route 14. So you can go ahead and find these Pokemon, and they will actually be used to catch the Reggies. So I'm very excited about catching the Reggies. I've been waiting for this for a while, and it is now time. You need these 2 Pokemon in order to find them for all the Reggies. So make sure you go ahead and get these Pokemon. They're very easy to find, those routes that I just told you guys. If you're going to go ahead and find the Relicanth, just do a little bit of fishing in that Trevita Island. It's very simple, right where you get to. And then Whaley is just found in a route. So it's pretty simple to find. The pre-evolution, this evolve it after a couple levels. And with that, guys, I'm going to go ahead and teach Whaley a couple moves that are going to help us out here today. So you're also going to need these moves in order to go after the Reggies. So with that, we're going to teach Whaley Surf. And then we also need to make sure that we have a Pokemon that is going to be diving, because we're going to be going into the waters, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready. You know, we better be ready to dive deep, because we're probably going to be going pretty deep down to find these Reggies. I imagine the Reggies must be pretty hidden away, so it's going to be quite a bit of fun. With that, guys, we are ready to go for a surf, so let's go ahead and do this thing. It's pretty cool to have a Relicanth and a Wailord as well. We only get to see Relicanths and Wailords used pretty much when I go after the Reggies, so it's a very great time to have these Pokemon joining us along for the adventure. And let's go ahead and run down this way, and I believe this is where the first Reggie is going to be. And this looks just about right. So it takes a little bit of exploring. You really have to go and look for these Reggies. And just make sure that you have the 2 Pokemon. And that you have a bunch of Pokeballs. And whatever it is that you're going to need to catch the Pokemon. You know, have your routine prepared, because the Reggies can get a little bit tricky. So we have, ooh, gone back under. What is going on here? And now we seem to have surfaced somewhere. This don't look strange. There's some writing here. Should I use dive? Yeah. Champ use dive. So with that, guys, let's go ahead and see what the dive is going to do. And it's opened a hole, so let's go ahead and enter inside. And this is the Reggie lair. This is what we waited for. There's nothing here. Oh! Reggie! So with that, guys, we are ready. What the heck is that? It nearly squashed me. Rodri, Professor Oak. Oh, are you busy right now? No, not at all. I was reading this article written by Professor Birch, and I came across something very interesting. Oh, really?
Yeah, recently a meteorite from outer space had hit Earth. The shockwave from that meteorite awakened the 3 legendary Golems, Regice, Regirock, and Registeel.
Legendary Golems.
That's correct, Rodri. The legendary Golems are extremely dangerous. If you ever see one, run away from it. Anyway, good luck in your journey.
That must be Registeel. So with that, guys, we have found the first Reggie. Professor Oak is warning us about it while we're standing right in front of it. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus the first of the Reggies. We're going to be taking on Registeel. It is level 60. I went ahead and put Zuko up in front. I have a lot of trust in our boy Zuko. So let's go ahead and see what Zuko Jr. can do. At least the Swift isn't going to KO it. These Pokemon are level 60 after all. They might be strong. They might be the legendary Pokemon that everybody talks about. But after all, they're level 60. So we got to take it a little easy here. If we drop that flamethrower, we probably knock it out. So let's keep going with the Swifts. And let's see what the Swifts can do. Oh boy, he's going to go for the lock-on. I think we have this in the bag, guys. I think our boy Zuko Jr. is going to pull this off. So let's go ahead and see what that Swift is going to do. We still have it in the yellow. So it's not in the red quite yet. But we're definitely going to try to catch this Pokemon. I'm feeling pretty good about it, to be honest with you guys. And I also have some techniques that we could definitely use. So let's go ahead and see if we can switch out the Soul. If we can put this Registeel to sleep, we should be able to catch it. Level 60? How hard is this Pokemon going to be for us to catch here? Hopefully it doesn't give us that much trouble. Let's go ahead and go for that Sleep Powder then. And it did hit. So it looks like Soul definitely wants to wrap this battle up. We can't really go for any moves with Soul right now either, or we would end up knocking this Pokemon out. So we are going for the catches here. Let's go to our Ultra Balls then. Nah, guys, we're not throwing a little Master Ball here. We're not going to throw the Master Ball. All right, we're going to go into the Ultra Ball. And with that, guys, let's go ahead and see if we can catch this Pokemon. Hopefully, we can catch it. Ooh, that was looking pretty close. That was looking pretty close. The Registeel woke back up, though. It's going to try to get a little stronger. We need to put this Pokemon back to sleep and just keep chucking Ultra Balls at it. I'm sure that eventually we will end up catching it. We missed our attack. Come on, Registeel. You can't be like that right now. We're just trying to help you out a little bit. We're just trying to give you a good home. And as you guys heard from what Professor Oak said, it seems like these legendary Golems were awakened after a meteorite hit Earth. So that meteorite definitely sounds like Deoxys, whatever it was that they came down on, the huge meteorite. And that kind of seems like it was what awakened the legendary Golems here, which I think is really, really cool. Now, I don't think you have to go and catch Deoxys before catching the Reggies, so you could probably do them either way. But with that, we caught Registeel. Very cool. That was good. I knew we were going to catch it. All right, so with that, guys, Registeel has been caught. It's the iron Pokemon, sturdier than any kind of metal, hardened due to pressure underground over tens of thousands of years. We are not going to be giving this Reggie a nickname. So let's go ahead and send it to the PC and let's head on out to the next place. Okay, guys, so we're here in Key Lime Island in the Orange Archipelago. We're going to go ahead and go for a surf. So it's right outside the Pokemon Center. This might be one of the easiest ones to get to. So with that, here in Key Lime Island, let's go ahead and see if we can find the next Reggie. It's been so good with the Reggies, so let's go ahead and see if we can keep that going. And there we go. I think we found the cave. And we have found the second Reggie lair. We've already found the next little area, so let's go ahead and step up to it. This don't look strange. There's some writing here. Should I use Dive? Yes. So with that, guys, Champ's going to go ahead and use Dive. And we are going to be ready. What happened? There's nothing here. Ah! Reggie. Okay, guys. I hope you're ready. That must be Regirock, because we are ready to catch the next Reggie. I know I'm ready. Let's go and take it on. Here we go, guys. Rodri versus... We are going to be taking on Regirock. It is also level 60. So we're going to go ahead and send out Zuko Jr. And we're going to do the same old strategy. We're going to go for that Swift. It worked really well with the Registeel, so I'm hoping it'll be the same here against the Regirock. Regirock is going for the Charge Beam, which shouldn't do a whole lot to our Pokemon. We are level 100 after all, so we're pretty much a solid defense here. We're going to drop that Swift. Okay. We got it down into the yellow. One more Swift might get this Pokemon into the red. It could be very, very close. And then we could pretty much go for the catch after that. So let's go ahead and see how much this Swift is going to do. We got it in the red. That should be it for the damage, ladies and gentlemen. We just got to do something big here. We got to think what we got to do. We got critted? You got to be kidding me. We got critted? Okay, that's how the crit game wants to be. Let's go ahead and send out Soul, and let's get ready for our strategy, guys. The crits aren't in our favor today, and that's probably a good thing, actually. That is probably a great thing. We don't want to be hitting no crits. We're going to go ahead and throw an Ultra Ball, though. This Pokemon is in the red. Let's go ahead and do something. If it can hit a crit, we can hit a little something around here. Let's go ahead and see. Are you serious? With that, guys, gotcha. Regirock was caught. These Pokemon might be a little bit easier to catch than I was expecting. So that Regirock, the rock peak Pokemon, it's entirely composed of rocks with no sign of a brain or heart. It's a mystery even to modern scientists. It is a mystery indeed. How is Regirock alive? What is going on? How is Regirock running around here without a brain or a heart? Somebody tell me a thing or two. We can't even escape rope out of here. Oh my goodness, Regirock is terrifying. Okay, guys, we're back here in Kanto Island, so just gotta keep on teleporting around. We are here in Route 14, and we are going to be going for the next Reggie, and that'll be it for the Reggie trio. So let's go ahead and see what we can do. So good thing we already knocked out all these routes. We're gonna be going by Citron Island, so we're just gonna keep on going to the left of Citron Island. You gotta think of it kind of like an L shape. You just go straight down from Kanto, and then you just go all the way left, and you'll be able to find this Reggie. You know, these Reggies are a little bit tricky to find, but I try to make it easy here to find these. So let's go ahead and use some more items. You know, I already got to use one of these because there's too many Pokemon running around this place. You got to watch out for these Pokemon. So we are here in Route 8, and this is the route that you want to be at. There is the dive spot that you want to dive at. So let's go ahead and dive down. And it has been pretty easy making our way here. We found the third Reggie lair. So here we go, guys. This don't look strange. There's some writing here. Should I use dive? Yeah. So with that, guys, Champ is going to go ahead and use dive. What happened this time? There's nothing here. Ah! Reggie. That must be Regice. So with that, guys, we are going to be ready to take on the final of the Reggie trio. So here we go, guys. Rodri versus Regice. Regice. We're going to be taking on the Regice himself. Level 60, ready to go. We're going to drop the Swift, and we're going to see what Regice can do here. He's going to drop his little ancient power, but we're feeling good here with the Swift, guys. We've been catching Pokemon left and right today. We might be putting this Pokemon into the red zone sooner than I thought. So let's go ahead and keep it going, though. Zuko Jr. has been doing a great job tanking out these Pokemon so far. So let's go for another Swift. That is going to put it in the yellow. I can't go for another one. I think that would KO it. That would be the KO, and that is something that we do not want here. So let's go for it. You guys know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and bring out Soul. And now Soul should be able to wrap up this battle. Soul level 100 against a level 60, even if it's a Regice, I don't think it's going to be doing a whole lot there. And the Regice is just looking to join the rest of the other two Pokemon. It just wants to join the team. It just wants to sit back, relax. It's probably, haven't you been a little tired in this cave, Regice? Hasn't it been a long time? Haven't you guys been just napping down here? What have the Reggies been doing down here? Just kind of hanging out, just relaxing, just letting the time pass, just, you know, letting everything go. Who knows? You know, that's something that you got to ask them, but apparently if they don't got a brain or a heart, it might be a little hard to ask that question. You know what I'm saying, guys? With that, though, we gotcha. Regice was caught, and that is it for the Reggies, guys. We've gone ahead and caught the third Reggie. That is Regice. The iceberg Pokemon is said to have slept in a glacier for thousands of years. Its body can't be melted, even by magma. How can it not be melted by magma if it's made of ice? What? What is going on there? Does that make any sense? With that, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we are done here for today. So we've gone ahead and caught the Reggies. We're very close to finishing up this game. We are just about there. So it's going to be pretty crazy from here. We just got to wrap a couple things up. We've done just about everything that we can with the legendary catching. There's only a couple more Pokemon for us to catch, and we will be doing that very soon. So make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and join the Purple Banditos today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me some tips and comments on what's coming up, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.